prawns, eggs, Chinese chives, simple breakfast dish. Let's get into it. So folks, nice and easy. I've got some Chinese chives here. These bad boys look amazing. I've got 4 eggs. I've got 150 gram of cooked and peeled prawns. You can use king prawns, you could use lobster, you could use crab, chicken. Doesn't really matter with this dish. It's so versatile. Salt, pepper, a little bit of sesame oil, and a bit of oyster sauce. Let's get cracking. So folks, nice and easy. You know the score. Let's get in the bowl with these eggs. I like to use a knife. Obviously, if you're better equipped than I am, you can just tap it on the side, chuck it up in the air, headbutt it. Entirely up to you. But this is the way I like to do it. Just take a little bit of shell out there. And then next up, we'll make the sauce to add. So folks, to make the sauce, we're going to go in with some oyster sauce. You want around about a tablespoon or so. You don't really need to measure it that much. And as I said in previous ones, I quite like oyster sauce. So that's not a problem for me. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little bit of the sesame oil in there as well. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to season the sauce and not the eggs. There's a reason for doing that. It's just so there's less actual salt on the egg and it'll stick less to the pan. That's my take on it. So if I just season the sauce with a little bit of salt, a little bit of black pepper. Sorry for getting my hands in there, but you know what black pepper looks like. And then all I'm going to do now is add this to the eggs. I know it's a weird way of doing things, but it's kind of my weird way of doing things. And then all we're going to do is just give this a nice little whiskey woo. Give it a nice little tinker round there. Like I said, you can add more oyster sauce if you want. We don't need to. I want to keep the taste of those prawns. So yeah, we'll come back when we start to heat the pan up. See you in a sec. So folks, this pan is now roaring hot. I'm going to go in with a little bit of garlic infused olive oil. Just a little touch, not too much. There's packs of flavour. And then we're going to go in with the eggs. Now, the key thing with these eggs is to keep mixing. So as soon as it gets in the pan, keep stirring. Keep stirring. Keep mixing. Lovely jubbly. And now I'm going to go in with the cooked prawns. And now I'm going to go back in. Sorry if you're getting the facial there, folks. And then I'm going to go in with some chopped chives. Chinese chives. Let's get these nice and warm and sizzling. Oh, the aromas, folks, the aromas. Oh, my stomach is rumbling. And as you guys know, it's a large stomach. So, you know, It's rumbling big style. So all I'm going to do now, I'm just going to add a little bit of soy sauce to the mix. Let's just get a little bit of that goodness in there. And this isn't much for flavour, it's more for the colour. It'll just help aid in it a little bit. And I'm just going to go in with a final little bit of black pepper. And don't forget, the prawns are already cooked, so we don't actually need to cook them through. We just need to reheat them in a safe manner. So just make sure that you're comfortable when you do reheat. You don't want to get the deli belly the next morning. So yeah, next up, it's time to plate up. See you at the dinner table. Happy days. So folks, time to plate up. As usual, let's get it in the bowl. And then I'll give you a closer look at the finished item before we dig in and give it a nice review. Oh, I tell you something though, that aroma. Yes boy. So folks, what do we think of that then? Let's get into the review. Let's keep it nice, simple, straightforward. Let's go there with a bit of prawn, bit of egg, bit of that Chinese chive. Cheers folks. Yeah. Lovely. That oyster sauce is really giving it a load of depth. Giving that egg not just a lovely fine colour, but flavour as well. That sesame oil is giving a nice little sweetness to it. The chives are just so subtle. Glorious. Very simple. Very easy to do. Yeah, brilliant. Let's go for a few more prawns. Oh yeah. I'm going to enjoy this. This is my breakfast on this fine Sunday morning. So thank you all for joining me. And until next time, cheers. You didn't think I was going to end on cheers, did you? Adios.